And welcome everyone to a Hammercast stream here on Monday evening, afternoon in North America. This is a Monday Clash presented by DC, and we are on the Allies side today for some Saint Mere Eglise fighting here, looking at the rollout for the Allies. We got Finn let loose in a full transport truck there. Core joining too with some 82nd AD in the middle, commanding the Allies. We have Polemos 06 and another 82nd AD car coming in. On the bottom side, Para Weltmeister with the unorthodox supply truck. Looks like they're going to be getting some deep garrisons down there. All right, and also in the tanks, we got Finn let loose. Let's check out the rollout for this fight. The Axe is doing a very good job. Really watch this deployment here. This seems like a counter kind of to the Greyhounds deployment, like the opposite, going south and cutting across. That's what the Greyhounds love to do here on Hospice. For Corey, though, they're pushing straight to point. It's going to be a minute before they find out where this contact's coming from, and it's all south of the point. Nobody went to the strong point here. Amazing. Well, Moop's going to find out fairly quickly, as does Icarus, where this deployment is coming from. You can see on the south side here, the Allies are very, very outnumbered. And Ghost Kid is pushing very, very close to this OP on the south side. Spawning in there. Ghost Kid, though, very close. If he just gets around into this next courtyard there, that'll be the OP down on the south side of the point here. Cap progress falling now for the Axis as the Allies get into zone here. Fred on the wall. He's going to try and find a place on top of that little shed right there. Ghost Kid does make it all the way around in the back line here, though. Bommel does not see him. This is a very good spot for Ghost Kid here to do a lot of damage on the backside, possibly get an opening Gary if one is placed down underneath us. I think Kahua sees Ghost Kid, though. Or not. He's going to find a face full of them real soon there. Cap progress falling again for the Axis. They're not able to get too many bodies into point here. Kind of an odd rollout. I wonder if both teams kind of lacking numbers on the push to the midpoint this time. You can see that finally the rest of the Axis has arrived to claim Hospice in that building. I'm rather surprised that they didn't put anybody on that initial rollout. On the main building of Hospice, you can see here the 3-story. Right now it's a 1v1. Do like the positioning here of 82nd AD, though, on the backside. Crow Dog and Major Mouse. It's a nice little spot they found. They've snuck around the lines. Got AT out, ready to put a rocket in. Oh. He does hit the Panzer IV in the back of the turret here. And does drop first troubles. The Panzer IV seems good. Sirius and Vadi clean that up on the backside. Apologize for the shaky cam for a second there. I'll hold the phone though. We got Finn let loose tank pushing right now. Panzer IV is about to have a wake-up call in the form of a Sherman pushing. Down goes the Panzer IV. Nice little push here from the 75 from the Finn let loose team. Putting a lot of pressure here onto the midpoint. However, Axis still making cap progress. And that Sherman's going to have to watch out there. He is surrounded by Axis members. If he's not careful, he's going to take a few rockets right into the butt. Axis do clean up a little bit on their south if we pan out here. Only Fred, Icarus. Well, you know, a little bit of cleanup, a little bit of defensive line here. I'm actually not too against this positioning here from Core. Looks pretty good on the south. They just don't have the numbers in the strong point right now. Look at how many orange bodies there on the Axis team are stuffing that strong point, and that's leading me to believe I think this is going to be a 3-2 off the bat here. Yeah. Oh my god, what is the 75 doing? He was going to back up, and then he decided against it. Don't know if that's the best course of action. We'll see if any AT... Oh, yeah, there we go. Only a matter of time before that was going to happen. Anywho, this is going to be 3-2 for the Axis. Of course, Axis in orange today. Off the bat. Good opener from the Axis. And thank you for the follow, Noctuman. You are the 1,000th follower of the channel. It's been a wild ride so far, and we finally hit that marker. So thank you for the follow a lot. I really appreciate it, and we'll see where this channel goes from here. I mean, we're at 1K now. The sky's really the limit. I think as Hell Let Loose grows, as the competitive scene grows, as we branch out to other games and start casting those too, I don't think there's any stopping us here. So much appreciated for the follow, and I hope you enjoy the action today here on the Monday Clash, put together by DC and organized by General Octo, also of Phoenix. Trying to fight back on the point here is the Axis team not having a lot of luck. They just don't have bodies. Are they playing with less players? Like, where are all of the allies? They're not here. Ghoster on point there. Got a nice little spot on top of the house. Should be able to pick off a few bodies. Let's go on board with him as he looks to get some kills. So he's going to drop Merrick from DC. Oh, that's such a beautiful spot here. Ghoster able to peek both sides. Well, unless he gets hit by Artie. Well, that's the one thing you cannot control. The enemy Artie. You're going to die with it, and just have to let it happen. Let's check out the map to see how the teams are preparing for this next phase, phase 2 here. Well, we got Recon camping. That's Para and Joker there from Core on Recon, with Weltmeister looking to come help out, maybe take out Gary's in the background. Love this nice northern layer, so clean. Frontline Gary going down behind us here. That's not good news as Polemos looks to put some defensive Garys up for his team. That's going to be DC Wing there, and Olu taking out the Gary. Undalux also in the mix there. Nublet only one back for the allies to defend that. Gun run really does nothing. It's just kind of a waste of resources there. After the Gary goes down too, it's called in. So a little late there. Wing is pushing right onto this OP here. Oh, he does not have his gun up, unfortunately for Wing there. 82nd AD squad looking to fill the gap that's left with that Gary going down. They're gonna have Olu and Undalux to deal with. Undalux in a 1v2, gets one, looking for a second kill, gets two. Undalux with the double kill there, looking for more. Let's go on board with him as he pushes here. He's gonna get a third kill there. Undalux popping off. Let's see if he's able to push this OP and possibly take it out. That could be a huge boon here for the attack. Looks like he's gonna patch up a little bit before he does. There is that 76 pulling up. Gonna whip it out. What does he got? Got some ammo, got some supplies. Gonna put an ammo bag down there. Peeking here, peeking. Ooh, bad time to reload there, Undalux. He's got friends in high places. Olu with the double tap kill. Lockhess goes down too, and a two-man squad there, and that's another Gary. That's not an OP. Wow. Army of two here, Olu and Undalux. Very, very, very good play there. They kill the whole squad there. Finland let loose an 82nd AD. Take out another Gary, and now look to put some significant pressure here onto this fourth point for the Axis. Where is the fourth point, by the way? Oh, it's artillery battery. Okay, it's, yeah, there we go. I was like, a little further down. So we'll stay on board here with Olu and Undalux as they army of two this. Looking to take out Gary's. Well, looks like Undalux had enough of that life. He wants, maybe, is he going to go for a red zone Gary respawn? Is he going to go for AT? We'll see what he spawns in as. Olu definitely has a OP down as he takes out Vidar there on the backside. Definitely has an OP down, so we're going to see Undalux switch in, maybe go for a satchel, or I'd say probably not a satchel, he'd probably go for a rocket. I mean, Amazing does have the rocket as Olu takes out another OP. Man, this guy is on a rampage right now. Definitely want a rocket on your attack squad so you can snipe those Garys from distance. But looking good so far for this SDDB squad. Boris is going to mark out a OP there. No, that's not going to be accurate. A little further back than that. So rotations coming into this SCDB squad here. You got Klishne and Amazing. Now they are running away from their OP. Oh no. Can Olu spawn in before it goes down? Boris! Boris! Nice play there. Yes, he can. Olu spawns in. It's a 1v1 right now. Who gets the kill there? That's going to be Olu. Wow, luck of the draw. I'm not too sure if that OP went down before or after Olu spawned in. But if Olu spawned in after it went down, I'm going to stick to my guns here and say that's bullshit. After an OP is taken out, there should be no ability to spawn in after. I do not care. Olu, though, making the best of a bad situation here. He's going to drop Mel. Look for another OP position here on the attack. Now, he's running in a room that's right on the edge of the map here. But still, I mean, luck of the draw there, getting that timing. I think if Boris was a little more aggressive, he could have pushed and taken out that OP before the spawn and really crushed this attack. But Olu's going to keep it going now. There's 4v1 here, 2 squad leads, 2 others coming in. Olu's going to try to put an OP and maybe get some respawns in, but they know where he's at. There's nowhere left to run. You're on the edge of the map here, Olu. What does he have in store? We got the OP up now. Lotcast is pushing, but if Olu hugs this tight corner, Lotcast could just overrun this OP. Gonna drop 1 and Kahua drops 2 and Boris. Gonna peek. Lotcast drops 3. Looking for the 4th kill, gets the 4th kill. Olu is on fire, gets 5, gets 6. Oh my god, Olu. There's the respawns in. Amazing, and Klishny comes in. I don't apologize if that's not how you say your name. Olu's on fire. Your defense is terrified. Olu's on fire. Your defense is terrified. Olu's on fire. No, 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 no. Oh, Olu dies in the field there, but still a really nice performance for him, keeping that OP alive and tying down about what? There's 3 people spawning here, 4 maybe, 6 people from Finn Let Loose. They're tying them down. So you know, numbers game here in Hell Let Loose, and what this is allowing. If you look on the south side, you can see Sirius and Wing working together there, looking maybe to get a red zone Gary up on the south side. And try to attack from the opposite side here. Now, Alopex is falling back to try and help deal with this here. And I suspect soon this STDB squad will be overrun and the OP will be taken out. But they're doing a really good work over here against the superior numbers to really try and put some pressure on this flank, on artillery battery here on the attack. So props to them. The end is nigh, though, as Kahua pushes. 1 drops. I suspect Olu's going to drop 2 very soon. There he goes. And that's going to be the end of that little attack. Or is it? Underlux. Well, OP goes down, so it's definitely the end of it now. Let's see how many kills Underlux and Clean Sheet can get. I think that's going to be the end there. Underlux's passion. Kahua misses him completely. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Okay. I was going to say, you missed him completely, broski. All right, let's rotate to the south side here, though, as DC start their attack. And wow, that's a lot of guys right up to mid, too, from Phoenix and CSP. Finn Let Loose from both sides. We'll go on board with Kinky Kink. Or not. Kolstad cleans that up fairly easily there. Major Mouse, Smeekus, Vidar, and Kolstad here from 82nd AD, holding down the fort on the south side. Got Vadi, Sirius, Marek, and Phoenix Ranger from the Rats pushing in to attack. This should be a good little fight here. Vadi looks like he dropped 1 there with the STG-44 pushing up, looking for some more kills. Getting very close to the OP from 82nd AD. He can crush this OP right now. Yes, he gets it. Vadi gonna drop into this trench here. Got enemies on both sides. Takes 1 down. Got 1 in the back too. Let's rotate. Major Mouse doesn't see him. No, Mouse, no. Vadi's gonna have to patch here. Unfortunately for Major Mouse, he turns the wrong way there. He does get Merrick and possibly 1 more. But Vadi does get through here with the satchel. And trading with Achilles there is Major Mouse. Or was that Phoenix Ranger? Could be, but attack heating up here by DC on the south of Artillery Battery. It's, I mean, there's no one left alive. After that OP went down on the south side there's nobody left. Finn Let Loose on the north are going to have to rotate. Cap progress has started here from DC. We'll see where the spawns come in from next. Let's take a look at the map. Where's the next garrison? There really is none. There's no garrison. Oh no. Zoom. Polemos. Polemos. You don't have a Gary. Vadi's gonna have to watch out though, because there's a Stuart right in front of him here. Yeah, he gets taken out. Trying to 1v1 a light tank is not the smartest idea. I think DC are kind of confused. They're like, wait, where's the Gary? There's no Gary here. Okay. If I was the Axis commander, I'd probably just airhead the point, honestly. I'd airhead the point. I'd be like, yo, this is what we're doing. We're just gonna airhead the middle of the strong point. What do you guys think? Good idea? Okay, let's do it. Kinky's kind of curious as what's going on. There's nobody on the strong point, but there's no cap progress. It's very confusing. It's not often you see this in Hell Let Loose. Like, teams lose the strong point completely, but also do not start losing the point. Now, finally, there we go, some cap progress as, you know, Achtung Panzer, Olu, Marek push in from the left. You can see Tiger on the north side too, which I would be expecting to rotate down here. Now, DC have to watch out. They've pushed past the point, but they need to now defend what they've taken. Nobody kind of watching the backside. Kinky is chilling on the roof there, having a beer. He is a chimney. He's one with the chimney. The Kinky chimney. And after all, it is phallic shaped. Sipilum and Civil Defense gonna try to take back the point here, but there's just nobody on point. Finally, Kinky's gonna get clapped there by Sipilum. Civil Defense also gonna try to help out his comrade here on the south. Airhead, there we go. There's the airhead. Now, can Phoenix Ranger defend this airhead, or is it a defensive one? It is a defensive airhead after all. Phoenix Ranger's gonna try to take it out here. Sipilum's gonna try to defend it. Sipilum has a good peek, but he gets taken out by Phoenix. Civil Defense takes out Phoenix. Now Kaiser needs to get a grenade or something off onto this airhead. Defensive airheads are never what you want to do as defenders of a point, but hey, very useful here. I'm surprised the allies, the Axis did not do this earlier, especially when the DC boys push on to point. I'm surprised, really surprised that they didn't airhead the point initially when they realized there was nobody there. Just pull the trigger on that airhead. They definitely would have had at least one or two spawns. I mean, unless that Steward had enough rotated. Looks like the allies are safe for now, though. Not too bad. Looking very safe on the point here. Able to successfully airhead their defensive point. Now, that's going to really cripple their attack, but you know, when you got to use it, you got to use it, right? Rotating to the north side here. We got a Tiger pushing real deep. Been let loose all around them. Mel's the only one with AT, though, unfortunately. There we go, Boris. Ooh, this is bad for the... Oh, sorry about that. This is bad for the Tiger, I believe, because now he's going to explode his butt here to the AT from behind. Mel's going to get a free shot. One shot into the backside, but... You know, the Tiger's relatively safe here. He's only got one shot in. He's crushed that OP on the north side, I believe. AT gun's dead. And he's going to go for more. STDB Tiger. Uh-oh. Oh, I spoke too soon. The Stewart! Stewart from behind! Down goes the Tiger! Stewart! Oh my gosh. Stewart comes right at the right moment. We got to give props to you boys. That's going to be Don, Ruskan, and Lethal in the Steward here, getting the Tiger kill. Really nice rotation from this Steward. They've been alive for a while. They've been doing work on point and around on this north side here. Props to you. The payoff, that one did pay off indeed for the allies. Now, looking back south to point, secondary attack coming in from DC here. We got Vadimar, Kinky back in the mix. Phoenix following behind. However, you got some core boys in here too. Fred helping out with 82nd AD on the defense here. 2v1. Fred gonna take one. Fred gonna take two kills there with the what is that? Oh, that's gonna be the bar. I was like, wait a second. That's not a German sounding gun. Nice defense there from Fred. The bar is a pretty good weapon. Very good indeed. One of my favorites, one of the strongest ones I believe in the game, honestly. Batty also pushing here with his STG-44. We'll see if he can get any kills here. Oh yeah, he's going to drop Zim. Look for Humpa Pumple. He gets blasted by, I think, Smeekus or somebody from behind here. Was that a Humpa Pumple? It didn't look like he had an angle on that one. DC attack, you know, now that there's Core also defending, it's going to be a lot harder to push. You can see Achilles drops serious under pressure right now. Phoenix Ranger's just chilling in the bush. He's just chilling. What's he doing? Phoenix Ranger is a bush Wookie. He's going to kill Humpa Pumple right in the side of his head here. Is he going to go for a knife? Oh, go for a knife. Go for a knife. Ah, boo. MG42. With a skirt. Thank you, Soul Raver. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Phoenix Ranger on Icarus in the trench. MG42 loses. Damn. Thompson coming out strong there. But the DC attack has fallen apart here. Reinforced with Core and 82nd AD. You can see Core now flanking from an opposite angle here. I think that is going to be the end of that attack here. The first chance they had was so good. Now let's rotate back to the midpoint on Hospice and see how the allies are attacking. And if they truly are, you can see you got Edu there. There is a squad with Ghoster, Joker. Sorry, Joker's not in that squad. He's just chilling in a bush, providing some snipes support. Olu's falling back on defense here. It's going to be a little firefight here between Ghoster and Olu. Ondalux also getting in the mix. Oh, I think Olu here's Ghoster. Yeah, he's going to get a one tap to the face there. Joker, got to watch out. Oh! Oh! Wait, what? There we go. I was wondering what happened there. Olu doing a little parkour on top of the walls there to try and get the kill. Oh, good job on defense. However, big respawn here from Finn Let Loose on the front side. That's not going to be great news. However, they are dropping pretty fast. Kahua is just going to push up this line here, looking for some kills. He might see Elva here. Yeah, he does. Drops him. Aktung Panzer is going to have to rotate a little bit there. Taking fire. Oh, nice. MG42 coming out strong. Just goes straight back to his little positions there. Good play there on the defense here from the Axis. They're controlling this one pretty well. I mean, Finn Let Loose does have the front of the point. Now I could see like an airhead play coming off of this. If they can take the mansion in the backside, they could airhead this. But for now though, SCDB defense holding strong. Core also coming in with a attack from the south too. That's very dangerous. I think if this Core squad can take out Olu and his OP here, they might be able to do something with this. Here, Olu falls. He's probably going to have one more respawn here. Ninja Pulver also on the south side could collapse on this one. Been let loose, though, getting very close here with Core, though. And if Olu loses this south OP, that's going to be big trouble. Nice double kill there. Don't know why two of those boys were on the roof there. Right together, taking out with one shot. Both of them fall. But right in the corner here is where it's at. I think if this goes down, then there's some serious trouble for SCDB and for the German team as a whole. We'll follow this little firefight on the south here as Bully and Edu try to 2v3 this one. One drops there. Rybe gets the kill back onto Bully. Edu gets the kill onto Olu. So still trading kills back and forth right now in this little firefight. Not able to really pressure the OP though. Would love to see a nade go up. Underluck's gonna go over the wall there. Oh, almost take out Edu. Edu fighting for his life, kills Underlux. Rybe, the last one alive here for DC. We'll see if he can Assassin's Creed this one and execute Edu. He can. A lot of wall jumping. The floor is lava apparently on this side of Hospice. However, you know, defended for now, defended well. Looks like Horton Home may have taken out that attacking OP. I think Acting Panzer also down on the south side there. So nice little defending here from DC and STDB. They secure their southern flank and start to really push Finn Let Loose back. You can see Finn Let Loose have a lot of pressure on their attacking OP. Should be going down very soon. Amazing Elva here. Ghost Kid all pushing right now. Boba gonna get dropped in the bush. Where's that OP? There we go. Elva here gonna clear that one out, and there's the attack. So really good job here from the defenders on the Axis side to neutralize that attack. Now, if we look on the north, there is supplies dropping and Para is running towards them. So the attack heating up on the backside a little bit here. It's gonna be Buzz 314, Webernecht versus Para. Now surely Buzz sees Para. Surely. He's gonna try to bipod for a shot. Who's going to win the foot race to this supplies? It's going to be Webernecht. Can he clear them? Para? Yes, he can. Oh, Para's like, oh, shit. Now, Webernecht here's Para here. Little 1v1 action. Let's go on board with Para. Webernecht. Oh, is he peeking? Para's waiting. Yeah, he does. he took a long time to decide that, and in the end, it was a bad decision. Para here, though, does not have any supplies, so, you know, hashtag worth. There's really, yeah, there's nothing for him. He's kind of chilling there now. Now, Biggest Dickus, ooh, gets dropped there from Para, too. So, I wonder if they're thinking that he got a Gary down, possibly? So that might be alarm bells going in the head. Now, there's no way I think Biggest Dickus would have seen it if he did get one. But there's still the threat, right? I wonder if Para will ask for some more supplies here. Because if Para could one-man this, I mean, if he pushes south, Buzz will probably clap him here. Unless he gets the shot off on top of the roof. But I mean, an airhead in the grass field. This isn't the best grass field, but that's still an option. Definitely something to think about. I think we're going to see a CSP squad rotating for this defense right here. Now, I know you guys are like, why are you back here? There's surely some more fights. Yeah, there's fights, but this is tactical, right? This is a huge threat. You know, Para is the squad lead, and with his abilities, you know, he can 1vx these guys and probably get a Gary or an airhead up, right? So it's really a huge threat on the back. Now, of course, they don't know who this is. And he's taking fire. It's a 1v what? 3? 5 now? 1v5 here, Para. Looks like he's getting more supplies too. Now, he does have a Thompson, which is a little concerning. Not going to be great at range, mid or long. He's going to drop there. Matthias is going to take him out. And there goes the threat of also that garrison going down there. So CSP clean up and rotate onto this one. The supply is not going to have a chance to go down, or are they? Ooh, interesting supply drop. Switching it up a little bit. Looks like Biggest Dickus is going to move for that one. Take that out. As the Tiger falls in the street here. STDB Tiger. Kaio Kona is the only survivor of that one. Wondering what took this out. We can check the map really quick and find out. I think it's going to be a Finn Let Loose tank down the main road. Looking like that's what it is. I see Don. Let's zoom, 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 zoom. Holy smokes, that's a long shot. 76, Finn Let Loose adding another kill. We can chalk one up. You can see the kill count right there. Let's add another line to that one. Good job from them. Tiger, kind of a careless position for that Tiger in the road there. They were peeking south, I think. They didn't have any front cover and they got taken out fairly easily. If we're looking back onto the fourth point here on artillery battery, not a whole lot going on. DC still attacking, however, much further off the point right now. You can see Sirius. I think he's trying to find his way back in. Not too much going on for the attack for the Axis. They hold this 3-2 at about 34 minutes into this one. There is a little bit of attack here. CSP putting some pressure onto Been Let Loose on the north side. Yeah, I need to get auto ban words. Yeah, mods are sleeping. Okay, so Core are going to reinforce this Fin Let Loose position. Also 76 coming up. I don't think really anything's going to get going here on this north with that position. STDB trying to do something, but just not in a position to really make that work. Fairly balanced teams, you know, just after the start. It was a very odd start to this one. Sirius going to try the attack again. However, you know, I don't know. Like, if they can get position on the south side and then airhead, maybe this could work with a big team rotation. Like, all attackers rotate on the point there, and we drop for red zone Gary, or as soon as we flip, get a Gary on point. Maybe with a tank or two pushing in to reinforce. But I mean, it's going to be hard. They're so far off point here. Not really, you know, challenging. You got a wide defense here from 82nd AD. Vidar, Crowdog out there. You got a few guys on the strong point itself with Smeekus and Civil. I think any pressure is going to be responded to pretty strongly by like a flex core squad. You can see there is a fight developing now, and it looks like Axis are stacking this little village, this frontal village here. Saint's going to be 1v10. Let's see how he does here. Let's go on board with Saint from Core. He's going to have a rude awakening as he gets through this town. Oh, Larry from CSP calls his number, and a few others from the south side there. Not too sure who that was. Maybe Matthias through the bush. So DC, CSP, get close on the front side here. There is pressure from the back side, so this is a two-pronged attack. Now, the gates are kind of open on the front here for this attack from the Axis. And things like, you know, Grainfield OPs are so hard to see that it's going to be fairly troublesome to stop this attack. The biggest thing is maybe rotating a tank here or getting another machine gunner out to kill the Axis as they push through the open field. First line of defenders drop here. Been Let Loose still, I believe, has their OP on the right side of your screen there. You can see Alopec spawning in. CSP, though, getting very close, getting their own OP on the south. Now, this is going to be a fight for point here. I'd expect to see a tank and maybe some more rotations from the defending allies to try and hold this one, because CSP really stacking with two squads here on the front line. Bombing run also coming out. Where is that bombing run? The back line. Interesting bottom run. Very, very interesting. Not too sure what that was mad at. Maybe, I don't know, trees and dirt. Larry gonna make his way downtown to point. There's a really nice camping bush spot right here that I think we've seen Falco the flat cannon use before. It's right in those bushes there. It's very hard to see. You can just sit on point kind of in in camp there. We're seeing some cap progress also now that that Fin Let Loose OP is down. 82nd AD are going to need to rotate some bodies into this one. It's a three-pronged attack. We got Ninja Pulver, Jesus Christ on the left. Up the middle, we got CSP with Larry. On the right side, we have defense. Okay, so nothing on the right yet. You can see Mars Mike from STDB is trying to put pressure there. This is really a westernly, a south attack. South side is compromised there as Kolstad goes down. Only 2 left on point, and we might see the defenders also have to airhead defend this one again. Let's check the map to see where their garrisons are at. They have nothing. They have no garrison. Nothing up here. Some defensive response here from Moop and Zero, but I mean, I think this is too little too late. Zim's trying to rotate on this. If Zim and Hoompa Poompal and John here can clear this this west side moving south, I think it's okay. Possibility it's okay. Let's go on board with Zim here as he looks to do just that. Going to get a few bodies already. But it's absolutely necessary that they clear out this field in front of us here and stop any follow-on forces from pushing on the point. Going to decide that's a good position for the OP here as he pushes South Zim. Very important. 50% cap progress already now. I'd love to see the Axis airhead this on the south side, which they control, so they can get follow-on forces in. Zim here is just going to be able to pick off all the OP spawns in the back that he likes and stop anybody else from coming onto point. Should see Skip there. Not able to hit him. 3, 4, 5. It's a long shot there. I think he tagged him maybe once, but not getting the kill there on Skip, unfortunately. Core, though, doing a good defensive job here. There is still cap progress from the south, but they've cut off the western side of point here. Ooh, Yas there with CSP going to drop Zim. And he gets dropped himself, so supplies dropping onto point here. 82nd AD, Fin Let Loose, and Core all helping out with this defense. And we are seeing, as this cap progress fades away and wanes, some cap progress from the allies on the midpoint. So let's go to midpoint and hospice here and see what's going on. Well, we got Core. We got an airhead. And we got a massive spawn wave coming into point here. Airheading. That's a brave move there from the allies. Instead of using that airhead defensively, going on the attack, realizing that there is nobody really defending over here. I think Gasso's AFK. I don't know what he's doing there. He's definitely AFK, Gasso. I wonder if Civil's gonna shoot him or just walk up and knife him. No, he's not even gonna notice him. How long has he been alive there? He's just sitting there and there's like literally nothing. He's just chilling. Artillery is focused in. Looks like Zarada's going to get a free kill there onto Casso. Artillery is focused in on the airhead here. Going to be starting to get kills. That cap progress, however, though, is increasing. Alpha here is the only one on the defense. Oh my god, artillery. Disgusting. Let's just hold this camera angle right here in the hopes that we have another wave come in and they get destroyed by Artie. Let's hold it right here. Now, cap progress is stopped. All the bodies just jump. I don't think smoke's gonna help. Oh, here we go. Big spawn wave coming in. Oh, the Artie's too short. Oh, they all survive. Oh no. Definitely too short there. They need to push that Artie about 5 to 10 meters. And they should be good. However, defensive posture, really good here from the Axis team. They have responded with a huge redeploy from the south side. Now that airhead looks like it is now down. So only OPs are left. And that attack's over. We're going to rotate back from hospice to the 4th point here. It's a ping pong game, ladies and gents. Back and forth attack here. Sirius switched up his attack. Looks like he's coming from the north side now. Not able to get onto point though. It's kind of a 50-50 battle here. I wonder if there's a lot more troops behind. No, just switching up to the north side really with Vadi Achilles. And also straight on the middle here. Fred is alive. He's going to drop to Mars Mike there. And we're right back onto it here. The Axis defend the midpoint and look to push and attack this 4th again. Now that airhead looked pretty promising. However, you know, just the positioning of it in the open there, they got eaten alive by artillery. They were not able also to find the Garys off the spawn that they needed. And now we have some major cap progress here for the Axis with, I don't know if there's anything the Allies can really do. They don't have an airhead for defense. The closest Gary is so far to the south. They do have 2 tanks here. Kybrush is one-manning though. They're going to have to rotate this 76 right into point if they want to save this. They have to do it. It's going to be a reinforce. It's going to be a reinforce and a 76 in the strong point. I mean, I don't see how else they can stop this cap progress. Their closest OP is so far away, and Wing is killing people as they push. 60-70% climbing here. I think this is going to be the 4-1 that the Axis were looking for. And with 80% and climbing here, I don't know if there's really anything that the Allies can do. Nope, they have no airhead. It won't matter with the reinforced. There's just nobody close to it. Their Garys are so off the point right now. And a little bit of work on the back from DC is what it looks like. Taking out Garys in the back, rotating to the north side, STDB in the front door. And that's going to be a 4-1 here for the Axis. With 44 minutes to go, they look to pressure this one and make it a 5-0. Le Vieux Verger is the last point here. We're playing an all north layer of Saint Mere Eglise, right? So midpoint with hospice. Here, I'll show you the map and show you the flag position, route to harass hospice, artillery battery, and Le Vieux. Now, you can see only 3 Garys up. We're going to need a northern Gary for sure, and maybe some back Garys also here. Red zone Gary 2 looks like Moop going for an emergency Gary on the backside here with Florian. Would love to see if this one has supplies to put something on the north side too, especially after there's a rotation onto artillery battery here. No recon harassment on the back. Free Artie on both sides. Hashtag free Artie. Para and Mike playing very aggressively offensively here with their recon, not really putting much into the camp really at all. Let's see if we can find some cool POVs here. We got Jesus Christ in Zoom. Nose to nose. About to kiss. Jesus Christ got a potato masher out. Is he just going to lob it over? Oh. Ooh. Misses Zoom, but Zoom gets clapped by somebody else. Jesus throws 2 nades down the trench there. Jesus going super aggro here. We'll see if he can make anything of this push here. There goes Fred. And he can't get Humble Pumble. Artie spoiling the day there. How does that OP stay up? Right on the other side. I guess Misivin just placed it down. Must be. There's a lot of red or orange bodies pushing though. That's a lot to deal with here on the front line. That core squad definitely lost their OP, but been let loose. I think they're about to lose it too. Webernecht on the back. Yeah, it looks like he does get the OP there. And the Axis are stacking the front line right now, and if they just push down that hedgerow, they think they should be able to make it to the strong point. So deep garrison has gone down here. Para, you can see on the north, alone most of the game. It's going to be looking to kill the enemy Gary and take a new Gary for himself too. Ooh, bombing run on the north side here. It's going to do a lot of damage actually. I wonder if that had taken out a Gary. Yeah, the Gary is definitely down on the north side. Lots of bodies dropping too. Joker in a 1v1 here with Biggest Dickus on the backside. We'll see if he's able to kill Mr. Mr. Dickus, and get his own Gary down. Little 1v1 action here with Joker from core. Now he can see the Gary, but I don't think he knows about the commander camping it. Gotta be very careful how he plays this one. He's gonna get Para into, of course, there. Now Biggest is in a bush. He is just bush camping. This could be a really good counterattack if Joker and Para can take out this Gary. Now it's good that Joker's going first so that Biggest can kill Joker. That'll give Para and them another chance to redeploy this. Joker is spotted out and taken out there. Para is going to push the Gary. Now Biggest needs to fall back to deal with this. He gets taken out by Para. And that is a good trade there for the recon as Para looks to take out this Gary on the backside now, but they're going to be drawing a lot of attention. You can see already Sirius has taken out the supplies. Mars Mike is also pushing. Garrison going to go down in the back here, but this is going to be now a 2v2 here with Mars Mike and Sirius versus Para and Joker. Now I think Joker's going to have the upper hand here just because the wide range, unless Mars Mike and Sirius can close the gap here. Oh, can they? Is Para going to go for the camp? He's not going to be able to take it in time, I don't think. Oh, he does. Okay. Gets Mars Mike. Sirius on the other side of the wall here. Oh, and they trade. Para punching up above his weight class right now in a 1v2, getting both of them. Nice little kill there. Good job by Para. That was a nice play. You know, I liked how they sent Joker in first too. Like, he's not the squad lead, right? So if Joker dies, it's not the end of the world. Para can still put down another OP, especially if they get super pushed. Now Phoenix Ranger and Mark going to be also pushing here. I wonder if Joker will rotate out of this bush here and just look into the field, because he'll be able to pick off Mark and Phoenix fairly easily at range. The only thing is there's no more supplies have been dropped, and they're essentially just baiting right now. I'd like to rotate down to the south here now that Garrison is hot in the red. However, there's a lot of bodies pushing now. You know, it looked good on the map. It's not looking so great as we look at it live here. We got a Core and Phil Nut Loose pushing. Now Core is kind of stuck. I think they're going to double back maybe to the southwest side here. You can see Humpel Pumpel moving. It's going to be a 1v2 here. Humpel versus Jesus and Scumberto. I don't think Humpel knows about this though. Ooh, Bar losing out to MP44 there. Jesus also loses out to Bommel after. Scumberto's in a really good spot though. He doesn't need to really pressure this OP too much. I mean, the OP's kind of in the open. He can allow Core to push him and maybe get around behind it and look to spawn camp that OP from Core. Not really a huge threat for the Axis here on Artillery Battery. Ooh, Kaiser though. Kaiser from the backside here. Really good position to spawn camp this Core OP. Let's see how many kills he can get. He gets one on Zoom. He gets one on Bommel. Rotates to the left side. Oompa Poompa's the last one alive here. Gets another on Fred and Zim. Oh my god, Kaiser, no! He's gonna go for the nade! Oh, he doesn't get it off though! Humpel Pumpel with the save. And he kills himself with that nade. Still a nice play. Unfortunately there, I thought he saw Humpel. I thought he saw him out of the corner of his eye and went to flick him. I guess not. So all is for naught. Even though he gets 4 or 5 kills there, he is... You know, he's dead, and Zim's alive. Zim smartly is going to rotate that OP. That's not the best place for an OP. But Zim's going to move that one. Unfortunately, it's a little further back there. The Satchel does absolutely nothing there as Icarus and Humpel have already pushed past it. But we're still about 5 to 10 minutes away from this attack working. Looks like they're going to be pushing up the left side here and going for rear control of the point is core in this Phoenix squad. You can see Florian Humpel pushing up. They're going to be trying to go for this little place there. That's not going to work out too well. Just in the meantime, it's going to take some time, and there's a lot of time to rotate on defend that. Let's rotate over to the defensive point here, Lviv Verger, and see the attack. It's like CSP coming from the south. Not really troubling too much on the point. They got a few bodies out. Looking to flank to the east here, maybe get south control, but there's a big field. Like, after this grain field, it's going to be fairly hard to push through here and get any south control. Definitely is a possibility of like an airhead play though off of this if they can get another squad in here. Crowdog knows what's up. He's just waiting here for D-word. I think Raptor should have an easy kill onto Crowdog. Nope. Damn, Crowdog. Skip's like, on second thought, I'm not going to push over there. Ooh, nice little peek down the road there. Gonna take out Major Mouse. Gonna get Crowdog too, is he? I don't think D-Word can make up his mind. D-Word's like a centimeter away from Crowdog there. Wait, is he right behind him? He is. There we go. Unfortunately, D-Word waited like a minute for all his friends to die. Polstad picks up the kill there onto D-Word. Attack not going too well there for CSP. Not too sure what that was. I think the squad lead was getting pressured on the backside. You can see a wide clearing from Rogue, from Alfie, from Polmos. Successfully clearing out any kind of wide flanking pressure, taking out those OPs. So south side is good for now. Front line meat grind here. Ninja Pulver drops there to Fimus. Not making too much progress off. You know, there's wide open lanes here that unless you have a ton of smoke and you're really not pushing through. Do see some supplies on the backside dropping. Is that an airhead dropping on Host Spice? Para going for an airhead play again. It looked like something was dropping, maybe supplies. I thought that was an airhead for sure. And unfortunately, it's just going to be supplies here. It's another 1v1. Commander versus Para. Biggest drops on that one. Para going for the Gary. Remember we talked about them looking for a backline Gary in this little village here a few minutes ago? That's exactly what Para is doing. Para coming from the backside here. Now, the front line of this push has been able to take out a few bodies. Was that a kill by Para? Oh my god, that was a dirty kill. Para's rocking the MP40, and he got that kill. That was a pretty nice peek there. Not too far away. It was like a one-tap, too. There we go. Gary goes down. Red zone Gary for the attack. They're going to be attacking from the back. Really not attacking from the front. Well, I guess so. Finn let loose, making some progress there, about 200 meters away from point. But this back attack is going to be an issue here. And also, I don't know what the 76 is doing, but they found themselves in a bad spot. They're going to get taken out. Looked like they were almost defending for the Axis, looking the wrong way there. All right, so Para Humpel Pumpel here, going to be defending their red zone Gary. Let's see how many bodies can spawn in on it. It is clear for now. Not too sure if this is going to be just to draw bodies away from the front line, or if this is... Excuse me, is going to be where the attack comes from. Unfortunately for Para and Humpel, they miss the defensive Gary just to the west of where they're at. Now Humpel's going to have to be thinking, my spidey sense is tingling. Yeah, Gary's overrun. They assume it's from point, which it is. But also, this Gary's right behind them on the cornfield. So it's a little unfortunate here for Para and Humpel. They assume it's from point again, and unfortunately this time it is not. It is from behind here. So it's going to be a 2v4 right now for Core versus Phoenix here. Let's see who wins this one. 2v5 actually now. Humpel gets a kill onto White Death there. 2v1 on Humpel. Humpel drops. Para left in a 1v4 right now. And he also drops. Kaiser going to get the kill there. And Chamberto is going to be able to easily take out that Gary. Unfortunate there for the attackers. They just could not see that defensive Gary in the cornfield. And the reason why, it was actually a nice play from the commander. He did not come from the cornfield when they first had an attack with Para, when Para killed him. He came from the right side. So I think that's what made Para assume that there was nothing kind of down here. If the commander came from over here as a part, if he had just run straight up from the Gary. So a little unfortunate there for Para as the attack from the back falls apart. The front also getting pushed pretty hard here. Nothing really successful happening after that 76 goes down. Tiger on the front line here. Troops in a kind of a mixed battle on the top. Of course, Saint getting a bunch of kills right now. Looks like he's just kind of in the bush there camping. Drops a few from STDV squad. 30 minutes to go though. We've been playing for about an hour and a half right now. Or sorry, about an hour now. Half an hour left to go. Bombing run absolutely does nothing. Oh, Lotcast, Mel, run for your lives, boys. No, and no. So 3 kills for the bombing run there. I wonder if it also possibly got a Gary. Yeah, that could be. So yeah, Gary and 3 kills. I guess it's worth, especially if the Axis are looking to take control of that north side. Saint here might be the last hope for getting another Gary up. Let's actually go close in on him. Lots, like 3 times the numbers attacking here for the, oh no, Saint dropped. With 3 times the numbers attacking here for the Axis, this is kind of where they're stacking on this north side. They're going to look to take the north side, take the north HQ, and then cut back to the middle. Methinks that is the plan. They can take North HQ. They can pretty easily rotate onto this one. There is a Gary in North HQ though. And they're still quite a long way off of it. A little surprising, honestly, that they haven't pushed these gains right now. They're allowing the allies to push back out. I would have expected this push to come. It's because they're already still dropping. They need to, really slow shift from that arty. They need to push that arty out a lot further to allow this push to happen. They're waiting for that last arty shell to drop there. That's why they weren't pushing. So northern push comes, kind of a slow push. I wonder if we'll even get this 5th point with 28 minutes to go. This is going to take some time, especially with the amount of hedgerows there are to clear out. But I mean, once they get to the wheat field, you know, OPs are not going to be too bad. You can drop a couple OPs in this wheat field here and have a pretty straight shot down to Lviv. Only thing missing really is a tank pulling up on this side, because there's a lot of open fields that tanks can easily camp. Now Saint and Zeroda doing a good job to clip a few of those Axis bodies. I do also see an allied supply truck down south. Wonder what they're doing. Looks like he did get taken out there. The Axis are everywhere. Zoom is in a 1v4 also right here. Wonder if he'll be able to clear that one. Gets 1 kill. Kaiser going to be pushing in. Ooh, Kaiser going for the nade here. Zoom's going to have to watch out. Nade goes in. Does not kill Zoom. Wish we could, like, turn off the house that we're looking at. There we go. Kaiser gets another kill. Kaiser's been getting some nice kills this round. Cleans up Zoom there. Not much happening on the south side here for the Axis. It's all on the north. They've really put their eggs in that one basket there. And they're starting to make a little bit of progress. Oh, they were. I think most of them died, unfortunately. Let's find that Stewart and go on board with it. Let's find the Stewart. We'll sit on board with him for a little bit and see what he does. Where? Oh, where? That's not a Stewart. That's actually a 75. Okay. 75. Well, that was a bad time to go on board with the 75. Who killed? Who killed you? Possibly a satchel? I don't see a tiger. Oh, there it is. I'm blind. There's the tiger. It's going to be Kaikona, Fenrir, and Mackie here. 75 shows up in the wrong neighborhood. This tiger, like wherever the Axis decide to push, I think they should rotate this tiger into that push. Start smashing infantry, start smashing hedgerows. I'm assuming, well, I was assuming that the Allies were low in fuel. They just dropped the Jumbo 76 in the HQ. Zim trying to make a little push there onto CSP outpost, getting 2 kills. Looking for some more. Zim's going to rotate and get the rest of these guys if they're not careful. Well, if he has a nade, there's the nade. I think we just going in. Potato masher nade, rest and pepperonis. Boom. Zim with the double kill onto the OP and gets the OP too. Really nice play there from Zim. This core squad's going to be challenging the point here from the south. They're fairly close to point, about 200 meters away. Now they do have to contend with a DC squad to the north, so they can never really get their OP down and keep it up. Elva here and Ektung are going to be able to kind of rotate on this. Zim is dropping bodies. Yeah, that's the only negative thing about this one kind of place here. I think the OP is a little further off of the hedgerow here, so it can't. No, it's not. It's right on the hedgerow. Uh-oh. So if Elva here just goes over the wall to the east, he should be able to clear that out. I think that's exactly what he's going to do here. Gonna have to face Pumple Pumple though. Ooh, Pumple. Getting the kill. Zoom might have an opportunity here for some rockets onto the Tiger from the side here. Doesn't look like he's peeking for that though. Maybe not wanting to bait the Tiger onto his OP. Looks like Humpel did get dropped here. Now, if Horton can only, like, this is so easy to take this OP here. It's right on the wall. And the advantage is DZ here. As defenders, they can just throw bodies out to this one. Now, the Tiger does go down. Some nades, some nice nades land. Oof. That hurt a little bit there. DC, all they have to do is kind of vault over this wall here and push down the hedgerow to take out this position. This looks like it's the closest attack here from the Allies. Closest they're getting. Horton Ho has gone over the wall, and this OP is gone. So OP goes down there. Zim's pushing and Nurki's pushing. That's a mistake. They need to fall back and reset this OP. Otherwise, they are going to be in a lot of trouble. I wonder if they're just going to push down the hedgerow. Yeah, that's a good play actually. Push down the hedgerow. It's risky because if they drop, they're out of luck. And just plop the OP down, maybe in this trench here. Ooh, Zim's in a lot of trouble right now. No OP. He's patching, taking shots from point. Buzz is pushing right now. Buzz misses the nade. He's gonna get dropped. And down goes Zim, and Nurki also drops too. They don't have OPs. No, that was a mistake. Unless they're rotating to the backside to attack from the back, that could be it. They didn't reset their OPs after they lost it there. I think Zim could have fallen back down this trench here and placed one here. But that is a hard ask to attack up, right? There is cover in the trench, which they can put pressure from the south. And it potentially could have taken out that CSP OP. We'll have to wait and see what they decide. It looks like most of them have respawned on this backside Gary here. Now, Biggest Dickus and Shar are the only two on the backside. 20 minutes to go. There's a lot of time left to re-attack this point and maybe go up 3-2. And Spillum is finally going to find this Gary. This Gary has been a thorn in the side, has undone one attack. It will finally go down here. Now, as this Gary goes down, probably going to be replaced by one. Ooh, they're going to go really deep. No, that's way too deep. We got to get it right here. So probably going to replace the Gary by putting it here. And then we'll see about the attack onto the point. Now, Biggest Dickus, for a moment there, does stop the take on the Gary, but Sipulum is going to be all right with that one. No one else to challenge him there. Already, Alopex pushing the backside of the point too. CSP is trying to rotate, but I mean, Raibe is pretty much the only one who can defend this strong point. Would love to see Alopex rotate to the north side and get an OP up. Hold the phone. I mean, there was some cap onto the critical sector. And I mean, look, you can see the cap is being driven by this sector cap right here. The core does have a squad on point. They both get taken out. Olu gets 2 kills. Let's actually rotate onto here. The gates are kind of open on the front. Look at all those south pressure too. Zoom goes down. Olu's fragging bodies on point here. Kolstad and Crodog need to get into this point, or this could be the game here for the Axis. Kolstad does take the kill onto Olu. Olu dropping here. Kaiser's here though. Amazing's here. Underlux pushing a lot of great killers pushing into point here. Kolstad needs to get in there and start fragging. There's the respawn wave. Full core squad respawns on the south side. But can they secure the point here? Amazing. Does he get a satchel down? He kills one, gets dropped himself. D-word misses. No. Oh no, he misses with the rocket. It doesn't matter though. Bombing run drops, clears out the Gary on the backside. Airhead has been used offensively onto artillery battery. They're not even messing around with a garrison. Okay, so we're gonna have a little calf race here, ladies and gentlemen. Now Saint needs to get another Gary down. I don't think that he has supplies though. I don't think he has supplies. No cap progress yet on either point, but it's going to be very, very close. This is a very close game here for the end. Can the Axis do this? Can Saint get a rotation into his squad? Well, right now, he's got Johnny right beside him, so his OP is going to get overrun almost instantly. Ronan, Havoknik, White Death, Yas, Skip, all here. 82nd AD respawn comes in with half a squad too, and Finn let loose with him. But I mean, that cap progress is now falling. It's very close. The Allies, if they have an airhead, they could airhead across the street to the south, and I think that might be okay. But look from the backside, 82nd AD and Phoenix coming to clear here. Underlux is trying to push with General Octo, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. The backside, you know, coming from behind, clearing defense. I think this is going to be enough here for the Allies to survive another day. Florian, Nublet, B, and Rogue doing a really good job. Moop also joining in there. Now, the only avenue of attack here for the Axis is from the south. That's a big loss to this attack. And I think we're going to start to see some cap progress on the other side of things with that airhead. Let's rotate over to the fourth point here. With 17 minutes to go, it looks like the Allies are going to go back 2-3 possibly. We'll see how good this defense is from DC and CSP. STDB also in the mix on point. Mars Mike has his squad, has his OP up his quick rotation soon. Now, this attack isn't going as good as I assumed it would. I'd like to see a bombing run maybe north to south on point here. That could really free this up for the attackers. Rocket, long downtown rocket from Secretary, not going to land. Zim going to drop a wing and one more on the north side here. But still, airhead was really deep. Honestly, Would have expected there to be a Gary placement and then an airhead closer to point to really push the way, or maybe save the airhead for the midpoint and try and 3-2 win this one with a few minutes to go now. Cap progress has started again on the last point. I think it's just being won by a hair on the fourth point here. Let's try and get both points into perspective for you guys so we can watch this cap race unfold. Place your bets in the chat right now. Who's going to win this one? Is it going to be the Allies or Axis? Can the Axis get enough bodies back to defend? I think they're losing this cap race by maybe 5 or less percent right now. Both stalling, both cap points stalling, but increasing. Oh my God. And there it is. Enough bodies are back. Not enough bodies on point here for the Allies, and the Axis are increasing their lead in this cap race almost to 50% now. The Allies just do not have enough bodies. They don't have enough people there. With 15 minutes to go. I mean, cap race is also falling here on the backside. You can see Allies respawning a few bodies to try and deal with this. That's only going to hurt the Allies, though. The Allies really needed to make this one stick. There's so many bodies in that one building. Major just needs to get a satchel out. He can't do it. He's going to drop. Artillery batter bombing run coming down, but honestly, it's not going to do too much. Everyone's kind of hiding inside that building. Now, it will provide a nice smoke screen here to push. But look on the backside here. You have a ton of Axis on the backside. You're going to be able to clear out those back lines, and this attack is going to fall apart. With 15 minutes to go, I don't know if the Allies can come back into this game. They lose another 76 there. You can see on the right side of your screen that blowing up. Amazing Limet and Kleshny there. They don't really have any front line here. They have some to the south. Core squad is getting huge pressure right now, getting killed as soon as they spawn in here. Marek, Buzz, and Clawhawks pushing that one. Looks like the OP just goes down. Only Zim, Zoom, and Hoompel left alive. They're getting attacked from all directions, though. Artillery desperately trying to help out. Not going to be enough as Zim gets killed by a Tiger here from SCDB. And just like that, I think this one's going to end 4-1. Yeah, 14 minutes to go, sure, but no airhead now. There's only one airhead left in the game. That's going to be right at the end. And with that, there's 2 points. So unless Para maybe gets onto the midpoint, clears out the Garys, puts a Gary down for as soon as they cap, and then they airhead this point again, it's going to be really hard. Now, Finn Let Loose are pushing out. But, I mean, that 76 just kind of dies for nothing on the backside there. Maybe trying to protect the backside spawns? Not too sure. Yeah. So, main thing for that attack, I think the airhead was too far away from the point. If they had used OPs push the point, and maybe used a red zone Gary, like that red zone Gary would have just needed a few spawns, right? You only need the first 3 spawn waves of the Gary, then your squad leads get in, they can put OPs, you get a bunch of grain OPs, and then you stagger and update as you push the point. You airhead close to the point, and you rotate your whole team onto that airhead. But with that play failing now, they're really only going to have an opportunity for one more airhead. And it's not, you know, they're not going to have that chance to then immediately go on hospice unless they have back control. I mean, you can see where Para is coming from here. I wish we could see the other team to see what their garrison setup was on hospice. So nothing in that corner there. Nothing in this corner here. Do they have a deep Gary here? Nothing in that corner. 12 minutes to go, though, on this game. And looking very, very shaky. Do they have one back over here? Nothing. Nothing that I can see off the top of my head here. Now, there is a Gary right here. That's a red zone Gary. That's hot right now. Claw, Kleshny, and Horton Ho are close to that one. That's a decent red zone Gary. I mean, it's pretty close. Like, they could be able to get it on the right side there and sneak up the flank of hospice. I don't mind this attack here. I just don't think they have quite the bodies yet. Now, if Moop can rotate to the south side with a full infantry squad, that could be exactly what they're looking for. But this core squad kind of needs to follow Moop in on the south. I don't like kind of getting bogged down in the middle here. They're going to be trying to run across, but all it takes is kind of one MG to kind of rotate and figure out what's going on. And this push is over. I mean, to their credit, they made it halfway. Bully's made it halfway. Nerky does get dropped. Ghoster and Bully might make it across. But I mean, yeah, they're just getting clapped in the open here. It would be much safer to follow Moop on the south there and then push up the south. But there is a Tiger there too. So, hey, there is that. You know what? The Allies might just do this here. Nice attack from the north side is getting some cap progress. You got some really good shooters close to point here. The one key is that that OP on the backside from the CSP defensive squad here. There's probably another Phoenix OP on the south there that needs to get taken out. But if Boris can take out that OP, that's 1 of 2 down. Right on the other side, yes, he does. Okay, so it goes down. Now just the south side here. Gates are open for potentially a massive comeback here at the end of this one. Cap progress is starting. There we go. Stopped immediately. And is that another 76 going down? Oh my gosh. It is. Why? Why are they losing so many tanks? The Allies making it really difficult for themselves here. Supply drop are ordered in hospice here. Okay. So there is time to come back into this game. More than enough time. And if they can take this without needing an airhead, there's the possibility of an airhead on that midpoint. Well, the guarantee of an airhead. No way they don't airhead that point after taking this one. That's for sure. Phoenix still defending on the south here. Pumple Pumple pushing with Nerski, Ghoster, and a bunch of the core boys right on the Gary. Can Limet defend it? Tossing out nades. Gary stays up for now. Respawns come in. There's the big respawn wave. And that might have just saved the game here for the defenders. Where's the Artie? Where's the Artie onto this one? Poople's gotta be like, yo. Tiger rotating up. That could be enough to stop the cap here. Tiger pulls right up into the strong point. That's how important this point is, though. Oh no! So they're going to use their airhead for Artie battery here. That's unfortunate. That's a big loss. Like if they were able to take that that Gary without the airhead, I think they could have won. Now having to use the airhead on this point here, that's going to be real rough here. I don't think the airhead's really going to work. There's a Gary on point that's live. The numbers that are respawning right now are just too much. Now let's see where that airhead drops. There is a half track up, so they could half track hospice after, potentially. Oh, there's the airhead dropping. That's actually going to be, yeah, an attacking airhead there. That airhead's not going to work though. There is no smoke, and Shumberto's going to put a satchel down right there. That's a heads up play there by Shumberto. That airhead's not going to work. This game is probably going to end here 4-1. Wow. So big turn events. Honestly, I thought they would be able to do it. It looked like so likely that they would be able to take this one without using that airhead. Just not able to read the Gary on the south. Not able to take it out. No artillery landing to deal with that Gary. And sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles, right? Unfortunate there for the Allies. They seemed like they had some really good attacks here. Now it's just going to be a kind of a free-for-all on this north side. The Allied tanks really not doing any favors to the infantry, though. That was a key kill that Tiger made onto the 76 there on the south, because that allowed the Tiger to pull right up to the strong point here and just obliterate everyone in the main house. Now, I'm not also a huge fan of the camping in the main house. Only people I think should be camping there, machine gunners. Really only machine gunners, honestly. Everyone else looking for a window to shoot out of. Really, when you're attacking that desperately, you need to be super aggressive. You need to be aggro. You need to get smokes out. You need to push their spawn and eliminate it at all costs, right? That didn't happen. So you know what? Props to the defenders there for stuffing that last point and getting as many respawns in as they did. That really saved the point there on the south side. Let's watch White Death here. A little 1v1 with Saint. Oh, he doesn't even know. Does he know? I think he does. Can we go for a nade? Ooh. Nope, gonna patch himself up. Where's the potato masher? Sorry about that. I sneezed and the camera went crazy because my hand was still on the mouse. All right, so with 6 minutes to go here, it's all about style points right now. Can the Axis possibly take a 5-0? They're pretty close to point here. Ninja Pulver's squad. Jesus Christ, D-Word, Skip, all in the mix here. Horton Ho and Johnny going up against Florian, Necri, and Vidar here. 3v6? Except everyone's camping in the building. Now Vidar drops. You can see those respawns onto that Gary there. I think Pulver Ninja has a peek onto that Gary. Looks like he dropped major. If they could use some of this fire, maybe with a smoke offset from the camp onto the... Was that a Gary or an outpost? That is a Gary. Maybe a smoke offset. Now D-Word, I'm surprised D-Word didn't just climb on top of that house and yeet that Gary. Let's go low to see if it's a possibility. Yeah, it's not a... It's a 50-50 shot. I mean, you can't see the Gary from there. But he should be able to just whip it out right now. Bro! What? Where's your rocket? Oh, man. So that Gary's known. It 100% has to be known now. I wouldn't be surprised if we start to see some arty. There's 4 minutes to go. 2 minutes to start capping. 2 minutes and 55 seconds to start capping here for the Axis if they want to take this one 5-0. That's a real possibility. I mean, if they stuff this mid, they could probably take it. Stuff mid, put arty, put smoke, and just zoom up the middle. Zoom and boom. Should, you know, it's a possibility. Airhead off the back of it, like an airhead in this little section right here. And then you just smoke the point on either side of the road. That's a pretty safe airhead. I mean, it's not in the open, you know, it's a tight angle. Everyone dies on that push though. Unfortunately, Ninja doesn't... I don't think he has anybody in his squad with AT. And now you see 82nd AD rotating on the south there, looking to kind of collapse onto this push too. Ooh, Kaiser's going to make a break for it here. He might get picked off by Saint though. Yeah, Saint with the peak. Oh, big spawn wave there on the Gary. Ninja just killing people as they spawn in. So yeah, again, like AT on top of the roof there would have been should have been able to clear this Gary out. Really. Clapping heads. Oh my god. Ninja's just chilling. He doesn't care. Finally, some smoke comes out from the defenders, trying not to get killed. Oh my god, it's just a shooting gallery here. Finally, the defenders get some smoke out. Ninja's, well... Now he's just spamming. His frustration is audible through the shots. There we go. Some artillery. I wonder if we'll see a full wave get killed again. It should be about time for another wave to come in. We'll push that already 20 meters, boys. Here we go. Rip. Direct hit. Bombing run drops at the same time. Let's go. 2 minutes to go. 20 seconds to start capping. Let's see if the Axis can do it here. Big bombing run on the front here. And the mad dash continues. Now it's a little too late. I mean, with 2 minutes to go, you need that bombing run to drop at least a minute and a half. Let people close the gap and start capping. So this one is going to end 4-1 here as no cap progress starts at all. But still, that last arty was a nice shot. Little Stewart going to pull up on the left side of your screen here. I was hoping that we'd have a nice attack on the point. Not going to happen. Let's go back over to arty battery, as it seems like, ooh, core pushing in here. Made a little progress on the point. Hoompa Poompa. Who else do we have here? Ooh, Alopex from Finland Loose got onto point from the south. I would have loved to see this kind of when Moop was pushing before. Alopex going to take a few shots there from Clawhawks. But when Moop was down here in the south before that whole airhead fiasco happened and the failed push, would have loved to see, instead of that squad running across the open field, just rotate to the south here. South, I mean, that would have probably won them the game, right? Or at least won them this point, because that garrison's right on the south here. Let's see if Alopex can get anything from this. He gets one, and he gets dropped there. Nope, not able to push to the point here with 55 seconds to go. Guys, I want to thank you so much for joining me for this cast. My name is Hammercast. This is DC's Monday Night Clash here on the Hammercast Twitch channel. We hit 1K follows today. Officially 1K. Thank you so much to everyone who followed the stream. Thank you so much to all the subscribers who were subscribing when we were offline too. You guys are amazing. We will have, well, first of all, I want to call you out. Scope 2000. Wakanda. We got Kowalski in here too. Ebelwolf, Smoky Engineer, Einhorchen, Chiggy, Ian, Zim from Crow, Zim from Core, who is a Crow, Crow Dog also, Nvidia also subscribed, Lenny, Wasowski, Clippy,